This might be the coolest video I have ever done. Today we're going to be checking out your homes. So many of you guys have sent me pictures of your home and like story about your home, the history about your home, when it was built, etc, etc, etc. I did ask for this in my last video, and I'm so glad so many people have responded to it in this way. I absolutely love this. I actually haven't like clicked in to look at any yet. I've just seen photographs in the emails in the subject, like preview thing, if you know what I mean. If you're new here, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. We're growing our little channel. We're growing our little community. We are on the road to 150,000 subscribers, which is absolutely bonkers. We are starting off with Jeff. The house I live in was built in 1863, and it was the general store and post office for the town. The railroad ran through the side yard with the water tower for the steam engine located in the side yard. In the photo, the door on the far left is now a window. The second door goes to the upstairs apartments. The awnings and shutters are long gone, and the front door has been replaced. I live in the front half of the downstairs and enjoy the large windows. In the floor of our hallway is a lift up door that leads to the basement. At one point in time, a barrel of molasses. What is that? Molasses? Rolled down the steps and broke open when it hit the bottom. Just across the street is the second oldest standing railroad building in the United States. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Look at that, man. That is absolutely beautiful. Obviously, you're seeing these photos whilst I'm reading out the history of the houses, but I'm only looking at them after I read the email. Oh my god, man, that is beautiful. Look at that photograph. That is so sick. Hey, Jeff, thanks, man. Okay, we got an email from Birdie. Our house was built in 1922. 102-year-old. And is a craftsman-style home. It started life as a bungalow that only had 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. In the 1950s, the owner raised the roof and finished out the attic to make a second floor. Upstairs includes 2 additional large bedrooms, a small bathroom, a small media area, a kitchenette. What is a kitchenette? Like a female kitchen? Making our house now 2,300 square feet. We also have a deck built off the second floor with a view of the Mount Rainier. We have all original hardwood floors and original craftsman built-in bookcases, window seats, a laundry chute in the bathrooms. Oh my god, that's so cool. I don't understand why modern houses don't have a laundry chute in the bathroom. Surely it makes sense. And a built-in buffet in the dining room. Our house has a huge basement that mirrors the footprint of the house. Is 1,440 square feet. Includes a metal door, coal chute that goes into the basement, and root cellar that the most previous owner turned into a classroom for homeschooling her children. No bathroom or shower in the basement though. We also have a large garden out the front. Love your reactions. Thank you so much. Oh, that is beautiful. I love it. That is so nice. Look at that. Oh my god, you really do have a view. Holy shit. Oh my god, what a beautiful... Yo, Birdie? Hey, thank you so much, Birdie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we got Donna. I was in my car yesterday listening to your bedroom reaction and laughed so much at the opening. Hey, had to be done. My house was built in 1920, moved in 2020. It has a little cubby closet upstairs, built-in benches that open for storage by the windows. In this photo, you'll see my cat PJ, but behind him is a little phone cabinet built in, who knows when. Also, we have cabinets that when you open, they have slats instead of smooth surfaces. They were called walnut cabinets because we have walnut trees everywhere and used to dry... Okay, you should dry the walnuts in them. I never heard about this before I moved in either, have I? Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Oh my god, that is one comfortable cat. Okay, got you. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Nice. This is from Jerome. My house was built in 1906 to house immigrant workers at the steel plant about 1k from my house. I live in a protected green space with creek and old growth towering trees. You can also Google Longfellow Creek, Greenbelt, Seattle to see photos of the backyard. Compare natural beauty over an award-winning designed waterfall in the mall. Then Seattle is for you. A large urban city surrounded by mountains, trees, rivers, and oceans. Love it. The pic of my house is current on Google Maps. It's about 1,800 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 full bath on the main floor. I've mentioned there's a fully furnished studio with kitchen and 3/4 bath in my basement. The house was updated through the years, and the things in the Lawrence videos did exist, but removed, taken. Okay, got you. I'm 7 minutes with no traffic to the city centre and about 2.5-2 hour drive with 3 national parks: North Cascades, Mount Rainier, and Olympic. I offer the use of this apartment free for 1 month. Hey! Man has just offered me the use of this apartment for free for 1 month to allow you to vlog the Pacific Northwest. Jerome, you absolute legend. Oh my god, I love it. That's so sick. I love these type of houses. I can't lie, man. I absolutely love them. You guys are so nice, man. We got Dina Kappa. Hey, Adam. First of all, I really enjoy the content. I'm in law enforcement and make stakeouts go faster. Oh, the fact that you watch me during stakeouts might be the coolest thing I've ever heard. I can't lie. I'm an owner for a 184-year-old Victorian house built in 1840. Holy shit. It's the first version of the Victoria era home. And yes, it's haunted. Oh, here we go. It's in New York and not far from Manhattan. Been here for 18 years. Loved every minute. Stay well and keep up. Yo, Dana. This wins. This wins so far. And also this is fantastic. Oh my god, it's a dog. Oh, no way. Yo! They got the dog skeleton, bro. This is incredible. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. That is so cool. Yo, Dana, thank you so much for sending that. That's so sick. Nice. Hello, Adam. This is my house in Nashville, Tennessee. It was built in 1953, which is the same year I was born. If you notice on the right side of it, you'll see I have a basement with the garage. Oh yeah, I see down here. Okay. The left side is an open air deck that doubles as my man cave. Oh my god, the house once had a phone niche and is now being removed and smoothed over. But the one that was there had a shelf for the phone and the smallest shelf underneath for a phone book. I love your channel and your reactions are amazing. Thank you for the requests. I'm quite proud of my home. And it's paid for. No more mortgage. Let's go. Leo. Nice, man. This is a beautiful home, brother. Sandra. Oh, I love it already. I live in North Georgia mountains. My home was built in 1864 and the gentleman that built it after it finished its construction went off to fight in the Civil War for, oh my god, 1864. And that didn't even click the first time I read it, man. That holy, after the war ended, he came back, got married and had a family and to this day, most of his ancestors still live around my home. Oh my god, that is so sick. That's awesome. Look at that home. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Sandra, love it. Thank you so much for sending me the story of your home. Love it. Tony Gafford. Our home is in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, built in 1943 for the Manhattan Project. Oak Ridge was created in secret during World War II to process uranium for the bombs to end the war. This little place went from a few farms to a city of over 75,000 people almost overnight. It is located just outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, near the Smoky Mountains. A particular home housed the scientist and his family. He went on to be one of the first people in history to study the long-term effects of radiation in rats. We love the history here. There are very few World War II related locations here in the US for obvious reasons. So we think it's a very, oh my god, it absolutely is a very special place, Tony. Today, Oak Ridge is home to several of the most highly guarded government labs in the world. Nuclear medicine, 3D printing, and so many other innovations were created here. The most powerful supercomputer in the world, in the country, and sometimes in the entire world is located here as well. Small town of around 30,000 people that is beautiful, has great weather, and such an interesting and unique history. My family and I just visited London last October and loved it so much. We hope to come back and explore more of the UK. I really enjoy your videos. Oh, Tony, thanks, man. Oh, it's class. I love it. There's just something about these homes. I might be like the wood slats or something. It just looks so beautiful. I love it. So I'm coughing a lot today. I don't know what's going on. So if I'm clearing my throat a lot, can't do nothing about it. Okay, this is from Sammy. Oh my goodness, I've just seen a preview of the photograph. I recently moved into the house made in 1903. It was the first in the town of Washington. I've definitely said that wrong. Built by Mr. Bassett, who traded in wild horses. He sold horses to the army, and his wealth created the town. I'm told that the house has been a hotel, a brothel, a dance hall, and a speakeasy during Prohibition. The house has 3 floors. The house was 3 floors above ground, and the basement with servant quarters. See pics of construction in 1903 and finished house a few years later. In 1950, there was a fire that took the top 2 floors. The house repaired without the top 2 floors, so it became a large ranch house with a giant base. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. This is 1903. That is incredible. Oh my goodness. Look at the woodwork. What a beautiful, like, That's clearly not a normal house for something from 1903. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. So I've probably rotated it the right way post-editing, so now I look like a fucking idiot looking at this sideways. That is incredible. You can see the house as it sits today at 305. It still has doors and windows from Europe 90s glass, bay window in the main floor, coal furnace in the basement, coal chute by the back door, but all modern heating and air have been added. Come and visit. Bro, oh my, hey. But look on Google from the air, you can see how far in the middle of nowhere I live. Oh my goodness. Sammy, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for sending that. That is so sick. Ricky! Hey Adam, he asked for some house pics with history. Well, there's not much house history in this house, but as a loyal subscriber of yours, I decided to share free pics with you. We bought this house in 2010 for 85k. Its market value is now 250k. That's how crazy the market is. Oh, tell me about it, brother. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, kitchen, dining room, and a living room all open. I'm originally from Georgia. We now live in Northeast Alabama on Sand Mountain. I love your channel. I hope you enjoy the pics. First pic is my house. Second pic is my office music room. Third pic is my dog best friend. And the last pic is a view of the valley and the Tennessee River. Dog is on the beers. Nice. Oh, what? That is your view. Holy. Okay, let's go. Lisa, I'm one of your subscribers. Phoenix, I'm attaching one photo, but will supply a YouTube link to the Gamble House. Early 20th century Californian home. This is an early 20th century architecture in its best, and I was fortunate enough to have toured this house a few decades ago. This house absolutely blew me away. The woodwork is amazing, as well as stained glass. It was built in 1903. Bro, whoa, what the f... Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Trotu, and I'm the curator here at the Gamble House in Pasadena, California. It was a gift from the Gamble family, who built it in 1908. Their architects, Green & Green, built this home for the Gambles to use as a winter residence. The exterior of the house really shows Green & Green's interest in the timber architecture of Japan and how they were bringing that to the Southern California landscape. They designed not only the house itself, but all the gardens and the furniture that's inside the house. So we'll really see how they brought all those things together as a total work of art.
What? Man, what is this woodwork?
Is really the main space in the house.
That is the most mad thing I've ever seen. That is so... I love it.
Where all family life takes place. First of all, there's what we call the Ingle Nook. This is an important feature of arts and crafts architecture because that emphasis on the hearth was very important. There's also a library table down at the end. This was really the main piece of furniture that you would have had in your living room. One of my favorite aspects of this room is this incredible redwood frieze. This, again, is bringing that theme of nature into the house, bringing the theme of Japanese art into the house, interpreted in a way that makes sense here in California.
Oh my
All those
goodness.
things are designed by the architects in order to create this whole atmosphere that's perfect for family life. The other place, of course, that families gather is in the dining room. Let's go there now. Over the table, you see there's this magnificent fixture that's this abstract patterns of clouds in it. There's two different switches you could turn on, just 3 light bulbs, or you could turn on
I
all
know
6,
you guys are loving
like
this right now.
Today. It's very cutting edge for the time. This is a sideboard that's fixed in place and has this beautiful detail.
Like,
here with the
look at
vertebrae. You
that.
can see a similar detail here in the tabletop where they've used a contrasting wood for these plugs. Then you can see it again in the corners of the mantle. Again, this is completely exaggerated.
Those
in a
little
way that's
details are
signature of
wild.
Green & Green's designs. One of the great things about the art glass in this room is it looks beautiful with light coming through it. The iridescence in the glass really gives a lot of life to these surfaces, even when there's not light behind them.
Holy!
In the early 20th century, kitchens started to be less composed of pieces of furniture that you would move into them, and more concentration was put on the built-ins. Green & Green have designed these cabinets, all out of maple. Maple is a good American hardwood that's very sturdy.
This is
These
insane.
countertops then are made of sugar pine,
I love
which
it so
is a
much.
water-resistant wood that's softer to work on. Things should be easy to wipe down and kept sanitary. So that's one of the reasons that subway tile became so popular during this period. You can see how these surfaces are very durable. They've been here for well over 100 years. Very simple surfaces in here.
Look at that, man. Oh my God, it's got one of the phones. How the hell do they even work?
One for each family member on each corner of the house. The Gamble's bedroom is the largest one in the house. And it also has a very special suite of furniture made out of black walnut. There's a little separate sleeping area with these very special beds that had a lot of inlay in them and beautifully used grain in the woods. And when we come over to the other side of the room, there's a little sitting area around this fireplace. Fresh air was another important aspect of living in this house. There's big banks of casement windows. The views over the grounds and into the trees are really one of the more enjoyable things about
Is this house for sale? A tour of the iconic Gamble house. When you said Gamble house in the email, I genuinely thought it was a casino. But I'm assuming this is an open house tour. Maybe it's not for sale if it's an open house tour. I don't know. Someone explain what is going on. Is this house for sale, or is it just one of those houses? It's like, because it's so iconic, it's just there to go and kind of walk through. No one really lives in it. I thought it was a casino.
From the second floor, we've got several sleeping porches to step out onto.
No
wonderful
way,
view of the
man. Look
grounds
at
from up
that.
Here, and even to the landscape beyond, which was such an important consideration for where these sleeping porches were placed.
That is a beautiful screenshot right there. This little, whatever, these little weeds or whatever, shrubs, that little accent against the wood. I'm all about it.
Around the house. And as an extra bonus, if you look down there, there's the garage that was used as Doc Brown's workshop in the movie Back to the Future. So whether
there's no way. There's no way that was Doc Brown's. Wait, I'm hit.
As Doc Brown's workshop in the movie Back to the Future. So whether you're a movie buff or a history buff, there's something to experience here at the Gamble House that shows you what an important part of American architectural history this place is. Thanks so much for joining us today for this tour of the Gamble House. We hope you've enjoyed.
Thank you so much for taking us through. That's wild. How much is that worth? I gotta know. By the way, Lisa, was that you doing the tour? I don't know. If that was you doing the tour, awesome job. Hannah Carling. I've lived in this house for 14 years, 5 beds, 3.5 baths, around 2,200 square feet from Minnesota. There's no photographs. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Look at that. That is such a nice house. It would sell now for about $450,000. We bought it for $250,000. Not too many quirks, but I thought, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it. All right, we got Nick Sissel. Been a new viewer of your channel for the past couple of weeks and just saw the latest video. This house is not historical for my area, but I just figured out I would share. My dad was an iron worker when this house was built. He grew up in this house in his free time and eventually had it built in 1994. Oh, he drew up this house. I was like, how did he grow up in the house? It wasn't built yet. He drew up the house in his free time and eventually built it in 1994. The builder liked it, and there are now 4 other houses in my neighborhood that are designed like this one. That's so cool. But the interiors are slightly different. After he had this home built, he started a home building business in my city. Between 2001 and 2008, he built homes. He passed away in 2011. Oh, the old truck in the backyard is from 1983, and my grandpa bought it new from the dealership for $5,000, and to this day it only has 78,000 miles on it. Yo, Nick, thank you so much for that, man. Wow. Holy man, that is beautiful. This is the truck you're talking about? Holy shit. I love it. I absolutely love it. Troy Ross. House built in 1919. My house was built in 1919. That's crazy. There's still some Delco generator building which housed the generator to power the house before the electric lines were put in by the state county. It faces north, and the front door lines up with the back door so that you can open the front door and let the breeze blow through the house. Oh, I love that. There's also an old well complete with the old windmill tower that you used to drive the pump to the water well. You still have no central air heat. We use window ACs and propane heaters. Sucks when it's over 100 degrees. It sucks when it's below 0. Very breezy house. It also included a couple of pics of our 2,000 pound carport that was stood on, and that was stood on end during one of the worst spring storms a couple of years back. Here's a link. Oh shit, we got a storm going.
Live right now. Big hail coming in.
Jesus. How long does this goes on for 12 minutes? What the fuck? That is insane. Troy is flabbergasted. Oh my God, man, I love it. That is a beautiful home. But you really look like my uncle. Like, you really look like my uncle, man. Holy shit. Like, that is kind of scary, bro. Are you my uncle? Troy, what the bro? You are a literal spitting image of my Uncle Gary. Oh my God. Okay, we've got John McGowan. This is the house I lived in San Antonio. It was built in the 1920s and is on the Riverwalk, no basement. Wow. Oh my God, that is gorgeous, bro. This kind of like porch you can walk around, and you got one up here too. Oh my God, unreal. Beautiful home, man. Beautiful home, John. Thank you for sharing, brother. Christy Ross. This is my old house in Tennessee. It was built in 1921. It has a root cellar. Historically, root cellars were for storing your winter food supplies like potatoes and other rooted vegetables. The floor of the basement is not finished. It is dirt. Cool, dry temperatures helping to prolong the life of your food. I enjoy it. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. Work hard, be nice. I love it. Christy, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it. Sharon Greedhouse. In Florida, we don't have basements. If we tried, we'd hit the water just a few feet down. We'd actually... Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Holy shit, I love it. That, like I've said a million times, that those houses are so beautiful. Oh. Yep. Awesome. Is that the backyard? A little fire burner. Thank you for sending me so many of these. I really love looking through all these. Sharon, thank you for that. You have a beautiful home. Enjoy it. Do not be digging a basement because I do not want to know about your house sinking into the floor, okay? You don't need one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. This has been so sick. And again, hey, you can maybe do a part 2 of these if you guys really want to. If you haven't sent me anything yet, I'll flash my email up on screen now. If I forget to do that, which I probably won't, but you never know, go and look at my previous video about bedrooms. I put my email on that. But either way, guys, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, do the good thing. I'll see you later.